very soon then.
Yep.
Next month. Next month it is.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
That's exciting, man.
I mean,
I'll
we
be
pretty
finding
much
out
have
if my panel got accepted in about a month.
For MegaCon?
Actually, 3 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
What
They only give you
what was
a
it?
month. It is kind of the same thing that I tried to get into PAX East.
That's what you were telling me. Right.
Avatar psychology and Final Fantasy 14.
Fair.
With the research study that I was supposed to present in Poland, and then Russia decided to be all Russia.
What's Russia doing? What's going on with Russia?
I was supposed. Oh, thanks, Shane.
Wait.
Are we streaming yet?
We're streaming. We're streaming.
Oh,
I was supposed to.
That's the time when everyone gets quiet and I just say something incredibly stupid. This is perfect.
I was supposed
it's
to
the
go
perfect
to
way to start.
the Digital Games Research Association this year.
Oh, Diga? Oh,
yeah, it's in Poland. They moved it from Mexico because the pandemic is nasty where it was supposed to be, and I'm not going in person, so I'll just be presenting at 3 a.m. My research data.
So Digra is also that's another place I have friends that present, like, if not every year, every other year, and I hear it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm really bummed that I have to do it as a Zoom presentation or how, whatever platform they use.
But it's still Digra. It's still that counts. That's you don't get to try. Go ahead.
We have like 6 more steps in our research plan to do after this one. It's gonna be great.
Okay, I think Joe's ready for us. So let me. Okay, so
nice.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Woohoo! Ready.
All right. So last time we left off, you found yourselves in a some type of collapsed temple with lots of oozes. You managed to barely escape a horde of black puddings as the tunnels filled up with water, and you finally found an opening in the ceiling that led to the dark lake. After swimming to shore, Jimjar exclaimed with relief that you were upon the steps of Blingdenstone, his home city and the destination where you have been searching for in order to get out of the Underdark.
Woo! We can hope.
So,
we can dream.
Yeah.
Did we rest, or are we full health?
That was my question. I don't remember. We need a rest badly.
There is no rest yet. You're on the steps of Blingdenstone. So,
all right, we're gonna grin and bear it then. Yeah, I'm not happy, but
I am dying.
We're all dying here, buddy.
Join the club.
What?
Oh, and Globagool's gone.
Thank you for remembering the name. It was going to bug the living daylights out of me. It was going to bug me that I didn't remember the name.
Okay. So, let me actually bring you guys over.
Okay.
To the.
All right. So I still have my baby Hook, right? He's still in my backpack. Yeah, Captain is still with me.
Captain Hook, of
Captain
course.
Hook. Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Whoa.
So, let's see. All right. So the stairs, rising up to a broad terrace before the gate, are some wide stairs that seem to be very narrow in width, almost built for gnomish feet. They're kind of difficult. It's kind of weird walking up them, as your entire foot could probably cover 2 stairs at one time.
Calisthenics is what you're telling us.
Tippy toes. Use the tippy toes.
So a little bit bigger than my feet.
Yeah, a little bit
dainty.
At the top of the stairs is a large entrance on the west wall, where wagons are secured on stone sleds, pulled by a chain up a steep slope.
Please tell me you're doing some Mario Kart shit.
Yeah, there's a hoisting mechanism at the very top of the lift, and there is a large stone-like creature. I'll show you what he looks like.
Okay. Guess a golem.
That is just sort of like standing there.
Nice.
We make him
at
a
this
pet?
mechanism.
I don't know any water spells, everyone, so let's not attack.
They might be guards. Let's not attack them.
Let's not attack the guards. Let's not burn things down.
Tony,
and
don't you have that crystal shard that the elementals at Gracklestock gave you?
That's something.
Yeah.
I've got a quartz lodge. Yeah, 19.5 inch shard of quartz lodge.
It's in the group loot for
lodged
or not group loot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a 19.5 inch shard of quartz lodged in my chest.
Oh, that's a little different, right?
This has been an interesting game.
Maybe I'm sorry. I didn't read the last part of it being lodged in my chest.
You know,
I believe you got that from the stone giants. Is that
Stone
correct?
Giants. Okay.
Let me read what that is for a second.
Let's see.
That is something.
It is the stone speaker crystal, right? It's in the magic items. It's the Stone Giants Librarians of Graven Hollow. It is just embedded in your chest. Is it embedded in your chest? I may have missed that.
I mean, there's something here. I literally have it in my item names. A 19.5 inch shard of quartz lodged in chest.
You can speak with animals, speak with dead, speak with plants, speak with anything, man.
So, yeah, we're basically that's pretty accurate. It's telling you exactly where it is. There's no like misinterpretation of that.
I don't remember what happened though.
That's like Vegas. You just should wake up one day and you got like crystal. Blacked out. You got Mike Tyson and his tigers, and you got a stone speaker crystal.
Almost 2 feet of stone in my chest.
That's gotta be uncomfortable.
Your chest isn't 2 feet long, so
it's like trying to find spaces. All right, okay. So
I asked Jim
Jar.
Jar.
Only about 8 inches in your chest.
Is there something we can do to get in here?
Yeah, let's regroup. All right, so so Jim Jar.
Jim Jar. Yeah, Jim Jar is like, let's knock on the door.
Okay. We gotta get Patrick too.
And Jim Jar goes over and he sort of, looks a little bit over to the left to this large earth elemental and sort of waves. Hey, Henry. Hey.
Henry. Okay.
And goes up and knocks on the door, and like the Wizard of Oz, a little slot opens up.
These things have names.
They just call the elementals Henry. It's okay.
Will not see you. Not now. Not ever.
And then another little second slot opens up only beneath that one, and another deep gnome sticks his head out, and there's 2 of them. And they're like, "Yeah, wait, what do you want? Who are you? Why are you knocking on our door?" And Jim Jar's like, yeah, I'm back. I told ya, you kind of owe me.
Oh God, I can't wait to see this.
Shuts the door.
Well, that worked really well.
Am I about eye height for the second little peephole there?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it still open or is it closed?
It's still open. There's still someone looking through it with his shifty eyes. Yeah.
Hey, we're looking for asylum. People are after us.
Oh, and it's a female gnome with a little tuft of like a mohawk that goes down her back end into a ponytail. It's a mohawk into a ponytail, and she says, "Oh, who's after you?"
There's Drow slavers chasing us. We've been on the run for days.
Drow. And she closes it, and you can hear some whispering behind it. Jim Jar's like, they might not open up, that one owes me quite some money. I bet them that I'd be back.
Well, it's either that or blood at the doorstep. We either have to fight for our lives or find a way out of this place.
It opens up again.
What was their cost? Why do they owe you money?
Oh, it's a long story. You don't want to hear it.
We'll catch up on that later. I am
yeah.
but more importantly, I think we need to get in as quickly as we can. Is there anyone else that we can talk to get us into the city?
Well, it opens back up, and
okay.
The guards say, "How do we know that you haven't been followed? Did you bring Drow to our doorsteps, Jim Jar?" And Jim Jar's like, "No. These guys here, they can help us."
Yeah, we took care of them.
War start
yeah,
going,
the Drow. I mean, the Drow is not a threat. I mean, we left them behind, and even if they do show up.
Oh man, look, yeah, these guys. You see this guy over here? He literally chars Drow for breakfast. Look at this guy.
I look over him and say, "He'll come in handy."
This
take care of him.
This one has punched a kraken with his paws. This one here sings amazing songs. Just amazing.
La 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 la. That's a freebie. if you want more, I mean, honestly, since we're so renowned, because my friend Jacques and I are just celebrities. We have been all over the underworld. We are, we've been traveling, performing, singing. We would be honored to perform a concert here. It would be something that would leave the spirits and basically deal with, this darkness that y'all seem to be under right now.
This is my main man, Patrick. He's basically one of us. And the two guards look at each other and say,
I can't even on this.
I'm sorry, you broke me.
You're gonna pass.
The two guards say, look, you can come in, but we're gonna take you straight to the Diggermatics.
That's fine.
And Jim Jar sort of rolls his eyes. Oh my gosh, they're still in charge?
All right, let's go see him.
So they open up the gates, and Jim Jar looks to you all and says, look, the Diggermatics, some bullshit. We had a royalty, and obviously the Drow committed genocide and killed all of us, and then we came back and took back our homeland, and the Diggermatics decided that they were going to be in charge. One is just old and senile. That's Dorbo, and then his wife basically runs things, Senny. But they're hard asses, and they're kind of the ones responsible for me getting kicked out of here. So fuck them.
Okay, all right.
So you're not their biggest fan, I take it.
No, and I hope you are not their fan either. Well, you're like a brother to me, Patrick. A brother.
We have gotten through some stuff, and I think you owe me some money, but who's to count anymore after how many times we've saved each other's lives?
I pipe up and say, I was counting.
I've got your money. I can go back. I got a stash at my little hovel.
If we can get to the surface, consider all debts are repaid. I could care less about a coin if it means seeing me sis again.
Well, the guards bring you in, and You go through a very strange twisting and turning path that runs along these 10-foot high walls that are studded with nails. It's like a gauntlet from Mad Max. And
Mario Kart, guys. I feel we're gonna do some Drow Kart here.
So you go through, and it's like a winding path. And there are some various outposts in these walls with like these nails and rusted broken swords and spears and pikes all sticking out of the walls. And in these towers, some guards are looking down at you as you're traversing this trench, this maze trench. You finally get to another gate, and flanking the gate are 2 stone towers embedded in the cavern walls. Again, peering through shuttered windows in each tower are 4 deep gnomes. And they say, all right, come on through, one at a time. You're gonna get scanned, pat down.
Can I try to like sleight of hand?
See.
Oh.
Box decks.
Do I see this coming? Like can I hide Dawn like somewhere on my body?
Yeah, it's sort of like, you're at the at the beginning of the gate at the TSA, and
sleight of hand it.
Pretty sure at least one of us has pre-check for Blinged Stone.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I didn't pass that background check.
I didn't get that packet. I'm sorry. I should have.
Who's first?
Someone warned me. Yep. Go ahead, try it.
Good sleight of hand.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you did sleight of hand? Where?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see everything, and he's like,
I don't know if I'm going to go first. I'm going to see if somebody else might cause a scene. And then maybe I can try to get by.
Okay, so I'll go first. I'll go first through it and do the scan and pat down. I don't know what they were scanning for, but so I
have to make sure you're not bringing in portable devices or electronic devices larger than your hand, Shane.
No sealed water bottles that you may have brought in.
This is my
favorite bottle over 3 ounces.
I don't have that. That's all.
We have shampoo in this party.
Magically conjured.
I need to be clean. I have been dirty the entire time.
You are the character that would have the shampoo that gets us caught.
No, that's it. I basically, underneath my jacket is just like different shampoos and scents.
I'm pretty sure that's Jacques. Let's be honest. Let's probably
Jacques had me hold his stuff though, so I've got it in my jacket.
Question is, does Jacques have anything in any of his vials at the moment? Because we're gonna get caught.
God, yeah.
Wait, if we know we're gonna get caught, why are we not attacking right now?
Because if we attack,
you want to run that gauntlet.
Yeah, we're not attacking in the gauntlet. That's just a bad idea.
What are they checking for exactly?
We don't know.
Are weapons out?
Well, I mean, I will show. So I mean, I've got, at this point, if they want to scan,
if they touch my magic stick, I'm gonna be so upset.
So
my God, there is so much sexual innuendos going on right now. It's so bad.
So yes, I'm
so you
up
go
my
through...
robe.
Yep.
God.
Sorry.
Yep. You're pat down by this gnome with this dirty little hands. It looks like they've also are miners. And stubby little fingers, and they're patting you down all over, and inner
I'm
leg.
not sure, like
thigh.
young children touching me. This is not a good idea. Oh, minors! Oh, minors! Okay.
Oh, Shane, did you know my?
I was confused there for a second.
Oh my God!
Why? I was wondering why there were children there as guards.
I'm so sorry to anyone watching this that Shane thought that
what are you doing?
Let's take a moment for Shane.
Okay.
This is how our bard died in our campaign.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
as you enter into this tunnel, you can see it's 30 feet high, and embedded in all of the walls are these crystals, different various colors, shaped, and sized gems. Some are blue, some are red, some are yellow. They're spaced maybe about 30 feet apart, and they're all along the walls and the ceilings, maybe about 15 feet up. And as you sort of walk through, like some of them go off blinking.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. And you get through the gauntlet all the way to the other side. And you're good.
Okay.
I nudge Patrick and I say, "Hey, Patrick, lick those. They taste like schnozberry."
Well, that's all well and good. I'm trying to like focus on Dawn because she's like sentient and telepathic. I'm trying to be like, Dawn, you need like trying to calm my inner. Yeah. It's like, yes. What are those? Some catberry, you said?
Schnozberries.
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 Of course. How could I forget?
So you're going through, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. You go through again. All the different gems begin to glow and blink. Whoop, 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 whoop. When you get to the other side, a deep gnome stops you and says, sort of looking around. All right. Where's the invisible one? There's someone else here with you. Where you? Unless you shrunk them. Are you a wizard? They in your pocket?
Invisible one. Who else?
There's two of you that just came through this gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of pokes you in the chest, Patrick. Where are they?
Have you checked the corridor? There might be someone behind us.
Sort of
what does that thing detect exactly?
That's what I'm wondering. Check. You got this.
We can hope.
Come on.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, hold on. Ooh. You're hiding something. I know it. Don't you fuck with me. I'll get the Burrow Warden Jadger on you. He'll eat you for breakfast.
You
I assume that's
lunch,
bad.
And then dinner.
I assume that's bad.
Hey, can I pipe up through and yell down through the halls? We encountered an invisible sea hag. Maybe she's there. Can you guys spread out and try to find it?
Lockdown. And then both doors close, and I say, "All right." This deep gnome steps out, and so you're in the middle of this hall, Patrick. There's a deep gnome now. Well, you're sort of closer to the end of the door. And the deep gnome closes the door in front of you, and then lifts open a slot and starts whispering and incanting some words, and says, "This is your last chance." And one of the red gems begins to glow brighter and brighter.
You probably need to talk about Dawn.
Can Patrick get into that little door that he's whispering in?
It's like a slot, same kind of like little slot hole to talk through.
You might need to talk about Dawn. This is bad.
6, 7, 8.
So
roll 1d8.
Wait, what? 1d8 what?
You're rolling 1d8.
Just roll 1d8.
Roll d8.
Okay.
You got this, Patrick. You got this.
Low.
Ooh.
No.
Oof.
7. Okay.
7.
Okay.
Yes,
that's actually the best. That's literally the best one.
Oh.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh wait,
not great.
You fall unconscious, and you just start to snore.
Was I just
the door opens up, and they start dragging your body Shane, you can see them dragging Patrick's body out. And they say, all right, we're going to search him. We'll bring him to the Diggermatics.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Okay. There is, at this point, no. There is a intelligent weapon on him. That is probably what you're sensing.
Do I get last words?
You're TKO, dude. You're out. So
and none of us are over there, so this is all on Shane now.
This is on me, because at this point, I think if they keep searching you down, they're going to find it one way or another.
What will they find? They'll find an empty hilt of a blade. They'll think it's trash. Maybe, I don't know.
No,
hopefully
if they got these
trash.
sensors, there's probably
I feel
going
like
to have
this
some
is
worse.
the like
I don't
Marcus
like where this is
Brody
going.
so many languages.
So yeah. So I'm going to say there is an intelligent weapon on it. However, that is something that has saved us in the past. And if we have Drow coming, that is something that can protect us in the future.
Make a persuasion check.
On it. Oh God, I forgot. I only have a 3. Oh wait, hang on. Why am I whispering? Persuasion. Oh, public roll. There we go. Hang on. Do I have? Did I already burn my inspiration? Oh,
wow, we're rolling great today,
a musical
folks.
instrument to that persuasion.
I don't think I can.
Add the banjo, Shane.
Yeah, you can add the banjo. You could bardic inspire yourself.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm gonna. So I will.
What? I actually had a real strategy. You're welcome.
Okay, so yes. All right, so I can do 5. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let me roll the D. Hang on. Let me do D8 then. Let's see. So roll. Yeah,
how does the wizard know how to play a bard better?
That really didn't help at all.
A 9.
9.
All right. They say, all right, that maybe that'll be true, and we'll let the Diggermatics handle it. Y'all
I
can
went over to Sildon and say, "Do you hear a banjo?"
Ling, ding, 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 ding.
Go with me.
Meowster,
I'm going with it. Yeah.
and Calden.
Is he playing the safety song?
I'm going next. Let me go next.
Yep. Okay.
That song wasn't as safe as they said it was.
Well, it was men without hats that told me about this song, so that's all I know.
Did you have men with hats and dancing without underpants?
Wait, what?
I realize I am older than most of you, so
yep.
Okay, so men without hats, safety dance
session. I would just like
you
to
can dance
say.
with you once
It's probably
you
half
leave
my
your
fault.
friends behind if your friends don't dance. Okay, all right. Sorry, we're continue.
All right, so you come on through, Meowster, and the lights begin to blink faster, and you get on through. Okay, Calden, you're up next.
Okay, great.
Okay, you come on through, and
We got Jacques.
as you come on through, the gnome. Oh, Jacques. Yeah, Jacques will go through too.
Okay. Yep.
But Colin, as you go through, the gnome stops
Magic.
you and looks at you.
It does not like magic.
That's about right.
Okay.
Someone's with you too. What is this?
Someone is.
Last I checked, I was alone. Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Someone wants to be knocked out.
There. Okay. So it's not.
If you're right, I'm as concerned as you. What can we do to make sure I'm alone right now?
They sort of whisper to each other and comes back and says, "Where are you from?"
That's a great question.
They didn't get that far in my conversation.
You guy got knocked out, so
They were intimidated by your small stature.
he's so unknown that he doesn't even know where he's from.
I am from wherever the scrolls and knowledge of those who live freely come from.
What kind of wizard are you? You're a magic user, right?
Magical one.
We make good coffee.
Damn good coffee.
I like that answer. The kind that drinks coffee and does not enjoy benign conversation.
I've come here to drink coffee and kick butt. But
and my coffee mug is empty because you confiscated it.
Well, I think the Digromatics will want to talk to you privately as well. Maybe there might not be
the
someone
opportunity
else with
to make good friends.
But are you aware that there's a pretty heinous aura around you?
That's foreboding.
I have been made aware from time to time. Are you aware that you could have a spider infestation in your walls?
We don't have a spider infestation. We do have a rat infestation, though.
I mean, there's worse things.
What about
undesirables have a course of life as well?
No, I mean they're disgusting. They should all die. Like seriously, if they do not all die, they will come and eat our children.
Perhaps I can offer some magic for some pest control.
Well, yeah, with that kind of evil, heinous aura around you, I'm sure you could kill a lot of shit.
I'm in recovery. I haven't done spells from a place of evil in about 8 sessions.
6 minutes. And it's counting down.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm trying to take this seriously, people.
There really is something off the charts about you. Just letting you know.
I think you're amazing as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a long night.
Come on in.
God.
Thank you kindly.
As you enter in, they escort you. All of a sudden, some gnomes appear on each side, just blink out of nowhere, just like the Duergar, as if they were holding invisibility. And there's sort of like a little squadron that's surrounding you. And one of them is, I'll tell you his name in a second. Where's this? 10. One of them looks like to be a very wily, cynical, deep gnome, Snurk Neblin, and he says, "My name's Sark Axebarrel. All of you, you're coming with me. We're gonna go see the king and queen." And he leads you. I'll sort of describe the areas that you're going through. He leads you down to the south. Up to the north, there seems to be like these little hovels, and all throughout the city actually are these little burrows and hovels that are built into the ground. A lot of them look like to be still in repair. Most of them are pretty well put together, but there are some that you can see the foundation is still being, rebuilt and refortified. As you come here into this center square over here, you can see a temple of sorts with a large, a ruby that's up in the top of the temple. As you're going down, there's this altar here in the center, and let me see what's your passive perception, Tony?
Passive wisdom's the 13.
13.
Yeah,
okay.
So I don't see any of the rubies because I'm conceivably unconscious right now.
You're unconscious. You're unconscious. Anyone have? Okay, so 13. For a brief moment, out of the corner of your eye, you see what looks like to be like this incorporeal form just all of a sudden come into existence and float by for just 2 seconds and then disappear.
Okay, wait. Is Tony the only one that can see that, or can I see that?
What's
your
passive
wisdom? 8.
No.
Okay,
So,
never mind.
Yep.
Okay, you're good.
You come down here, and you see a battalion of deep gnomes along this gate over here to the east. And they all have on these large leashes these giant badgers that are like snarling and foaming at the mouth and like digging around and like sticking their snouts and stuff. Further down, you come over here to what looks like to be more of a residential neighborhood with more structured houses and even an inn. Let me see, is that the inn? Actually, it's a sign. It's a large sign that actually says visitors welcome, come to the foaming mug, and it has a big arrow that points over towards
a neon sign
west. It's sort of like a neon sign. It's actually it looks like graffitied with like phosphorescent like mashed mushroom to be like a neon sign.
And all this is behind like the protected, like there's no other way to get to this location except the guarded gate that we went through.
Yeah, it does look like Blingden stone, like the walls of the cave in these caverns. Make an insight check.
Yeah,
make an insight check.
Insight check. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so let's see. Insight. Public. Yep. Come on, give me something nice.
Yeah, it looks like this has purposefully been this city has been rebuilt and restructured so that there is only one way in and one way out, probably on purpose in order. I mean, this was a site of like a mass execution and complete pillaging, and so they seem to have completely caved in certain areas now so that there's only one entrance and exit so that they can possibly like use it as like a funnel.
Okay.
Like fish in a barrel,
Right.
Was this from
a problem?
What is it? The Mithril? I'm not in character because I'm unconscious, but was it the Mithril Hall War they took back, or it was
that's not
the current?
Do I know this?
Sorry, I think it's my out of game knowledge.
Yeah. But that's you got more than I've got. So go ahead.
You can make a history check. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I don't know this. I don't know anything. Screw these history stats.
Got him.
I mean, I could read the book, but I don't think
someday I'm gonna know something, and my character's gonna start to glow with like amazing energy, and I'm just gonna be cranky.
It could be Fargus's journal, but I kind of doubt it because I think this would be like historical knowledge that would be outside of scope. Oops.
I mean, you can help if you want to give him advantage, and you're helping Calden.
Yeah, I'll give advantage because I'll use the journal to also research to see if the significance of it.
How's things going?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So what you do know is that
hey,
Blingden Stone.
Oh, hang on, Adam, are you doing 2 things at once?
Mute Adam.
Mute Adam. Sorry, you're good.
Blingden Stone was once called the City of Speaking Stones. It's a deep gnome settlement founded more than 2 millennia ago. The deep gnomes are known to be insular and secretive by nature. And for centuries, Blingden Stone actually remained hidden and isolated from the rest of the Underdark. And it wasn't until a Drow exile named Drist, Doordan, actually escaping from his home city of Menzoberranzan, came to Blingden Stone and was taken in. After he was taken in, the Snurfneblin, the deep gnomes, became more aware of the threats of the Underdark that surrounded them that they didn't know about because they were so isolated and secretive. And so they actually came to the defense of dwarves in a Mithril Hall in order to support them against the Drow and Menzoberranzan. But this alliance in the end spelled basically Blingdenstone's doom, because the vengeful Drow then rebuilt and sent their armies directly to Blingdenstone to eradicate them, and thousands of Snurfneblin were slaughtered, and they had to escape, and only recently have they returned to reclaim and resettle and rebuild their city.
So do we have a sense of history? Okay, so do we have a sense of how many, based on that knowledge, do we have a sense of how many are here in Blingdenstone?
Yeah, honestly, only, let me see, it actually says it right here, the population.
Right.
It's very small. 300.
Wow, okay, that's not what I was going to guess. Okay. It's not, so they've got definitely heavy protection. It's definitely more industrial than I would expect for a village this small. So, wow. Okay. All right.
You can understand their hatred and animosity towards the Drow.
And more importantly, it's why it actually can be in this size area, because they can funnel it because there's not many people are living here. So, okay.
All right. So they bring you over to this palace. 24 or so Snurfneblin occupy this well-lit cavern, some moving briskly with messenger pouches in hand, while others huddle around several stone tables covered in maps and other papers, talking in hushed, serious tones. The back of the room is dominated by a dais carved from the rock of the cavern, atop which rest 2 stone desks facing each other. 2 Snurfneblin, one male, one female, sit behind the desks, conferring with advisors and each other. They then turn their attention to you as you enter. The male speaks up and says, "City, we got visitors." And the woman speaks up and says, "I know, Darbo. I'll handle it." "Yes." And the guard says, "Ma'am, sorry to bother you, but these are outsiders. They're looking for asylum. One of them lied through the gauntlet, clearly about something. We think that there's something else on him. They claim it's a sentient weapon. And then this one over here, he's got bad juju all over him. Just awful, awful stuff. In fact, I don't think Jagger has seen anything as bad as this since the Drow invasion."
First of all, thank you for at least agreeing to see us. In defense of my good friend, he's recovering.
Did I tell you to speak?
Woo!
Darbo, did I tell him to speak? Oh, no. No, you did not.
Dylan, I was enjoying them adding to the tale of what I bring.
Okay, you can speak. You can speak.
Thank you. I apologize for speaking out of turn. I am used to the ways of my people, and
he's a musician.
I'm a musician, and that's typically, we are very, very dynamic. We move when we feel. The music in my mind was sweeping me in and having me tell you the story of who we were, so there would be no misunderstandings. Because honestly, there's an impression that we may not have been as forthcoming as we could be, and since we are your guests, we're going to try to resolve that.
Oh, okay. Wake that one up. Dorbo sort of comes over with some a water skin and like pours it on you, Patrick, and you sort of like wake up.
The elixir of life.
Old man, I wasn't sleeping. Oh goodness.
Patrick, stay with us. Stay with us. We're having a conversation. We need you right now.
Where are we?
We'll get to that. Just we need to just mind our P's and Q's right now. So, what do you want to know from us? What can we do to make you feel better?
Well, why are you here? What do you want? Why would you come here?
Well, Jim Jar told us that this was a place that could be safe. We've been
Jim Jar.
And then Jim Jar slowly peers right behind Calden's cloak and comes out.
Hi.
It's literally Shane. You always try to like get us out of these things so peacefully, and you always make it worse.
You know what? I didn't know there were so many rakes I could just step over one at a time. It's amazing how they put all these rakes in front of me that my face just plants right into. That is.
Who in here bet more than 90 seconds?
I got no money on this. Jim Jar, where are you? We need the money on this.
Look. Hi, Senny. Hi, Dormo. I'm back, and I'm sorry. Not sorry. And, yeah. These guys are pretty good. We can trust them. You have my word, and you know how valuable my word is. And, yeah.
And Senny speaks up and says,
yeah, your word. You're a traitor.
Why do we
You went ahead and let the Gold Whisker clan leader escape our grasp. What's wrong with you?
and Jim Jar says,
Look, just because he's a rat doesn't mean he's not a good being. They got kids. They got children. They're living creatures. They're disgusting. They just breed everywhere. They're everywhere. I find little pellets in my hair when I'm walking through the city. It's gross. We've sectioned them off to the north. They're not allowed here.
and Jim Jar says,
All right, well, look, like I said, these guys are good. We escaped from some drow. They helped me kill a whole shit ton of them. You should have seen us. We were killing dark dwarves, dark elves, dark ghosts. It was, dark slimes.
If it was dark, we killed it. That is actually our motto. If it's dark, we kill it.
Kill it in the dark.
Kill it in the dark. That's our group name. Yes.
That's our group. What the? That's our group name.
Killers in the Dark. Why didn't we suggest that? Gosh. I'm sorry. I apologize. We've been having this issue with like what our team name should be. And thank you for helping us resolve it. That was something I feel a lot better about. I'm sorry, Calden, what were you saying?
I'm so glad we solved that instead of a long rest.
Thank you. Yeah. That was the more. What did we want? We need a name, or did we need rest? And frankly, the name is more important. It's something we can hang our hats on later down the road. The rest
now
will get later.
Need an intro song, Silman.
Okay, hang on. That's what I'm. You guys have that conversation.
I was being sarcastic.
No. It's a great idea. No. You do. You have that conversation with the wonderful people there. I'm going to work on the theme song.
Senny looks at all of you and says,
all right, so Jim Jar says you're good. So now what? What do you want to do here? Just want to live here? You want to set up shop? You want to stay here? You want to just freeload?
We're trying to get to the surface. We have news that the surface cities need to hear.
Oh, yeah. Yes. The surface. What makes you think that the surface is here?
No, if you're the leaders of this city, of this small patch of resistance, the demon lords are coming. They're coming. We've seen 2 of them personally, and there was a shrieking one-eyed monster that came out of the abyss and yelled that we need to run.
That did happen.
I can't ignore that. We need to tell.
True story.
True
We need to tell the surface. It might have been heat or exhaustion induced, but hey, I remember the beholder.
We all saw it. Okay, we have a visual timeout. Joe is taking care of something. Okay, let's see. We're gonna.
Yeah, let's actually take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
As she looks at all of you and says, "All right, the surface is here. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if I trust you yet. You lied about someone else being in your party, and you over here, I trust my magicians, and they say you're not. There's something off about you. So if you wanna get to the surface, you gotta prove yourselves. If you can gain our trust and help us out with a few things, we might be able to help you get there."
Okay.
All right.
Break.
Take a 5-minute break.
is that Dawn wouldn't work for him unless he was good in some way, and I don't know. I might I'm chaotic good right now, but I might have to shift to neutral good at least, right?
I mean,
Like,
let's shift here.
I are we trying to get back to the surface at all costs? Is it what do you all think will happen?
I think that if we don't go, that they kind of alluded to what would happen if we leave the bottom without killing the demon lords type stuff.
I don't know if we can do that.
I think not with that attitude.
No, but we should consult the DM, but I think that going up against Demogorgon or Zugamoy or what's the other one we've seen? There were 3 so far. We both have hallucinations.
I feel like they've worn off, and I have something sticking out of my chest. But I'm gonna play a tune with next time that Shane needs to do something.
Excuse me.
Can you guys hear that? Did you hear that okay?
I'm not sure what it was, though.
I heard a music box.
Ah.
Yeah.
There is an instrument you can get in 5e that's essentially just a gigantic music box. It's not like a glockenspiel, but it's something very similar to it, like a portable organ grinder. I forget what it's called.
Have you been playing Elden Ring? Because I know Daniel has been playing Elden Ring.
I haven't. I've been playing Starfarer, and I love it.
Fair.
It's a very good game. I've cried a lot. I've felt things, and they were good. It really does punch you right in the soul.
I don't feel things anymore.
What? That's why the magic detectors went off.
We have someone who feels too much and someone who doesn't feel at all.
Damn! It wasn't the sentient blade. Just fucking around. I mean, that being said, though, do you think I should reveal Dawn, because that is kind of a big deal? Like, I mean, I don't know. You guys all know about it. What happens if they take Dawn?
Like, we're gonna just have to kill them. There's only 300 of them.
I don't want to kill people. We both hate the
chaotic
Drow. Why
good.
I might have to shift to neutral good. I will. I'll do it.
No, the good is us getting to the surface. The chaos is getting rid of these fools.
We're bros.
Spoken like a true wizard.
I've got at least a charisma bonus with the Svartbelkin. I love it.
It's gonna be good.
Power Wash Simulator.
that wasn't wasn't that nominated for a game award?
I'm not playing Power Wash Simulator.
Sounds great. Do it.
I have like this much time in my life to play video games. I'm not spending them on Power Wash Simulator.
You dad so hard.
I mean, I've literally dropped 90 hours on Elden Ring, and I'm still not fully done with the first run yet. I could end it at any time and just beat the game.
Sure you can, Tony. Didn't I just do some trainings for Geek Therapeutics about people who say things like that?
I'm at the point in the game but I haven't gone and fought Melina yet.
Whenever I want, man.
That's not what I said. I said I could end the game anytime I wanted and start the NG version of it.
I'm in control of this game. It ends when I want it to.
Exactly. When I beat all 3 endings and I platinum it. Because at this rate, I am going through all the hard bosses and I was like, hey, you look cool. I'm going to kill you. And I've one-shotted some, not one-shotted, but one-tried some of the bosses so far, and I was like, this is great. I'm loving this game. So it's been totally worth it, and I've been enjoying it very much as a melee build. Next one's gonna be pure magic. So basically, I'm doing like all the side quests to get all the magic, because I hear that in New Game Plus you get to keep your magic and your level and some stuff. And so I'm just gonna then go like, cool, let's magic this up.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go the route of paying somebody to give me tons of runes, and then using my like 5 hours a week of video game time to just burn through some things so that I can say I experienced it, because there's no way in hell I have 90 hours to play Elden Ring and not even finish the game.
It is a lot. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is a lot. I think that like if I have to go, I'm not going to go and collect every weapon because I don't care about that. That's not part of my thing. But to collect all of the sorceries and stuff like that, that's definitely on my list of wanting to do.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely think that it's a worthwhile endeavor. I want to try it, but I want to complete Spiritfarer. I'm not gonna lie. I love me some indie darlings.
Part of it is
I want to play it so much.
I'm still Final Fantasy 14 rating, so I gotta make sure I keep progressing my character there, because that affects 7 other people.
Damn.
Are you on PS5 by chance, Daniel?
I am for Elden Ring.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could always go in and I could just kill all the bosses for you.
That doesn't sound fun at all, Tony.
I mean, it's fun for me.
It's power leveling. I mean, it's a thing, right?
That's fun for me.
You're not wrong.
I mean, you wouldn't have to spend your money. You can go kill Margit. It'd take me like 18 hits.
Wait, who's Margit?
The first boss.
Is that the one that's like on a, like, you go through a tower and you're kind of on a ledge and
then he jumps off of the pillar and onto you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one.
I think I killed that one.
All right, well then.
Sorry, cool design.
And there's other ones you can kill, and I'm just letting you know. I'm happy to help you out with them.
So does Elden Ring not work like from? It's just PS5. It stays PS5. So if I have an Xbox, I can't cross over.
I don't know. So they say that it cross-platform, but I can't trust the community because it's toxic as hell.
No.
Yeah.
I don't believe that in any way.
No, it's like the most toxic community I've ever been a part of. Oh my god.
Elden Ring.
I actually wish I could play with no messages on the ground, because they're just total rubbish.
You just turn off. Yeah, you just turn off.
Treasure, but whole.
Yeah, you know,
we were talking about that before.
Yeah, you just turn it. You turn it off the online play.
Okay. There we go.
All right, guys.
All right, good.
All right. So Senny looks at you all and says, all right, so you're down to help out a little?
Absolutely. What do we need to do?
I mean, there's lots of stuff to do. As you can see, we're oh God, my dog.
I don't know if we can work with dogs. I think that might be outside the scope of what we could do.
You guys have dogs? How have you not eaten them yet?
Yeah.
I'm a cat. I'm not a fan of dogs.
Woof woof.
Look, there's a lot to do. First, there's been some rumors. Well, let's just actually talk about the main issue at hand here. Rats.
Okay, sure. Rats.
The gold whiskers. They're just out of control. They're all over. We've sectioned them off to the north, and they're not allowed into the southern area of Blingdenstone because
they follow rules.
Though they better, because they will bite our children and just whisk them away and turn them into one of them.
So, I need you to get them out. Free up some living space for the hardworking Snurf Neblin. Yeah, just get them out. They have a leader, you know, and I don't know, go talk to him. You know, just I can't take it anymore. The second, so that's our main issue. Rats.
They turn the children into rats, right?
Yeah, that's.
Do I know anything about anything magical that leads to rat transformations?
I mean,
you can make
they're were-rats.
Yeah, you did. If you remember at the very beginning, Topsy and Turvy, they're were-rats.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah. No, that's right.
Okay.
I forgot about that. You're right.
I totally remembered that. Thank you for the clarification, Joe.
Oh my god, yeah. That was not fun.
It was all fun until people got bit.
Word.
There's also some rumors that some monster or magic in the northwestern part of the settlement might be responsible for the growing number of oozes in Blingdenstone.
Magic? I nudge one of our party members right there.
Huh, that's more up our alley right there.
And of course there's also the rock blight. It's a whole section of Blingdenstone that has not yet actually been reestablished, and it's kind of very dangerous in there. It's left over from the war, and even the Drow at some point during their occupation of Blingdenstone left that whole part alone. So, in addition, there's also some
sounds like you have 99 problems.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Lots of side quests.
Our entire civilization was destroyed. I mean, if you want, you can go to the mines and help out, and find Entomoc's boon.
Well, I wait. I think clearing out the black pudding. If there's something there that we. Oops. Yes.
What's the fastest way to the surface? How do we get there first?
What?
Patrick's on fire tonight.
Well,
did you listen? Is your friend all together? And she goes and looks at Jim Jar. And Jim Jar's whispers over to you, Patrick. If you gain their trust, they've agreed to help you guys, but you gotta pay the dues first.
Mm-hmm.
What's our reputation bar at, please? Thank you.
What? Well, would retake the capital mean anything then? Take back where all the slimes were coming from.
That's what I'm suggesting.
That would be.
Yeah,
huge.
let's. I think going after slimes.
I thought it was clear a quest and then leave. Gotcha. Okay.
We got to do some things. I think based on our past practice, I think cleaning the slimes out is probably. I think that's the easiest thing, or at least that's the one that we're going to have the most success with. Calden, what do you think?
I think we can accomplish anything if we can just get some quality rest and.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Yes, we'll take care of the slime, but right now we are injured, so we need some rest. Once we've recovered, that's the first thing we will do.
Also, there were some readings and scrolls in the back of the room. I wonder if there's anything useful.
Sorry, say it again.
When we entered the room, you said at the back there were people reading some maps and scrolls and
maps.
I'm just wondering if there's anything of value to a supposedly dark wizard who's not aiming to be such.
You're really that
perhaps there are some kind spells I could learn from your knowledge in the back of the room.
You can make a perception check unless you're are you directly asking the queen? Or are you just looking?
I like it.
I'll just perception check it.
Okay. 15.
I like it.
Let me see.
I just want to fit in and do magic the way that you believe magic should be.
Evil.
Fire.
Most of the maps and the scrolls and the tomes that they're looking at aren't about magical spells. They are just look like defenses for the city. They're like battlements and looks like plans for secret tunnels, excavations, plans for buildings. Most of it is just structural in nature or battle plans. None really magical in nature. The king looks at you though and notices that you're looking and says, are you a general? Where you come from?
Generally speaking, no.
Then why are you looking at our plans?
You were overly drawn by the aura around me, and I'm concerned that your defenses may be guarding you from something you're even more terrified of.
Well, I do think what's terrifying is these oozes, and
are they flammable?
They are. If you're looking for spells and tomes, old evil wizard, you'll find a lot in the throne room.
I'm not that old.
Why you have
You seem to have a lot of gray hairs recently.
Yeah, you got gray hair and a beard.
I don't know.
What you look like.
Or that could be the singed eyebrows. I don't know. Yeah. You're right. He does look a lot older.
There should be a lot of old tomes from the last kingdom here that are still in the throne room. So if you can get through the oozes, your little sticky fingers might find something.
You're too kind.
I think that Tony has stolen the most things out of all of us, if I'm being entirely honest. So
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in your camp
wrong
with
person
that
to
one.
accuse.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure, Patrick, you are correct.
Wrong person. But hey, you look innocent. That's what matters.
It says Capaz move really quickly.
Wingman,
I like
apparently.
it. What's a kind spell? Heal person.
It's something that changes the aura from dark to gray at this point. Right now, we're trying to get
fireball, but it's a big hug.
No,
it's so ridiculous around here. I'm just trying to lean into their ideas that they know what magic truly is.
Well, no, it's sort of like
what?
The David Copperfield. You're no longer. You're going to do magic tricks. You're be like a good magician. Like
Let's
basically,
go punch some slime.
We all know that I'd end up being more of like a mind freak.
Yeah, you
Chris
are
Angel.
You are Chris Angel-esque. Yeah.
I would aim to be good, and then people would say you're terrifying.
I never saw anything wrong with Chris Angel. I didn't.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
So here's what
Never
we're going
saw anything wrong.
We're so distracted.
All right. So here's what I think. We need to take a long rest.
No, we were still playing.
We do.
We need a long rest, and then we're going to go after the slime.
Joe, do we have time for a long rest?
Yeah, Sunny says, yeah, I mean, there's no rush. I mean, you guys can stay here. That's fine. I mean, like I said, like you just, if you wanted to stay here for the rest of your lives, I'm okay with it as long as we keep an eye on you.
Nope. Let's take care of the problem. So in this case,
we can end your adventure right here. This could be it.
You just kill us.
I'm gonna kill you. No, you can become a shopkeeper. And she points at you, Meowstar, and she looks at you, Selman, and you could be the village fool.
You'd like that. We'd all like that one.
That's
Selman, it suits you.
That's a very prestigious role, by the way.
I'm down with that.
It's not easy.
No,
Jim Jar had it last.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
I'm sorry, Jim Jar. That's meaning.
Oh, no, it's true. It was a tough job.
The gesture is a tough job, and that actually fills in a couple of the blanks I had. However, okay.
Yeah.
No, please.
I mean, you over here. She points at you, Patrick, and she says, "You can become the swim instructor."
Swimming instructor. Yes, I'm very athletic.
Wait,
bones.
We're giving swimming instructor to him when we have
Jacques
right there.
Jacques. Yeah, Jacques is like, what the fuck?
Can you imagine the uproar?
I was just like, yes. Yeah. I was thinking I'd go straight after this. I've had enough crime for one lifetime.
She looks at you, Calden, and says, and you can be our diplomat.
Wonderful. What I've always been suited for.
AKA our exterminator for the rats.
Yeah, they are. That's more like it.
You need a diplomat for exterminating duties?
Well, you just go in as the guy, as a diplomat, and then you just exterminate them.
That is what I do.
You're not wrong.
I think that term you're looking for is mercenary.
Mercenary, diplomat, they're kind of...
How much does it pay?
Oh, God.
We could do it for 2 weeks. So many side quests.
If you could exterminate them, oh my God, that'll be some huge rep to getting you back up top.
Will you stop accusing me of being evil?
I'll pay you. I don't skip. So, how much? I'll pay you.
No,
Hold on.
I grabbed Calden before.
I don't think money is what I'd be.
Say that in character, or.
I grabbed Calden.
Okay, I know you just do it for the fun, the screen.
No, I need magical items and knowledge.
All right, I grab Calden and basically say, listen, we need to get up to top because otherwise the Drow and all of the demons that we face is going to overwhelm us. We've got to get back. I understand
that, but if they have things that would make us more viable in combat,
so
then...
you think you think the Killers in the Dark trademark can actually take on the demon lords that we saw that basically could have exterminated us with their pinky? You think that is a possibility?
You think that the people on the surface can?
At least there's more of them that can help.
Sure, Silman.
What do they need us to get out of here? If it's kill a few slimes and
that's right,
crush some rats, then so be it.
That's right.
I am just trying, for the first civilization we've come into, to carry a conversation without having to torch people.
So
at least second.
You're improving. I'm sorry. What a good boy you are. I'm so proud of you.
This Jim Jar, these are some weird freaks. Who do you bring into my...
All right.
Court?
I didn't realize I had such a negative friendship with Sylvan.
They're like, they've got this love-hate relationship.
Oh, if you've been through as many
Meowstar,
things
you
we've
have
been
been
through.
upgraded to my new best friend.
What do you say, you old evil wizard? Let's go torch some black oozes.
I stand up and I say, "Let's do this."
All right.
Yeah.
We need a rest, and we're gonna.
I need to rest far away.
At least a rest.
We are gonna rest.
Yeah.
That's
dead to me.
Go over to the foaming mug. It's for
sold.
Guests visiting Blingdenstone.
Okay.
Do they
Let's
have
go to the
coffee?
Well, Tappy's a little eccentric.
We have a quest with Tappy.
I don't know
also.
what she has.
How do we have a Tappy?
You do?
We do.
I thought you said to contact Tappy. There was.
You did.
Your memory is on point.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you say that, I do remember that. That was.
That's inspiring, you might say.
I would be inspired by that. I'm inspired you knew that, and I remember.
I'm inspired to do some damage now.
You said because
this.
that was like 2 adventures ago.
It's been quite a long time.
Yeah.
Where the fudge are my notes?
I'm about to say, yeah, you're right. It was from, oh God, yeah.
You're not giving us any additional information.
I know.
We're just bringing.
Didn't we have to deliver something? Was it to Tappy at the foaming mug?
Talk to at the foaming mug, and it was, but it wasn't the golem. It was.
This literally feels like mall rats. We're just trying to
get
our way through this.
It's not. It's like a sigil or something. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for moving. I misplaced my notes and we lose track of things. But I feel like Tappy was a quest point.
Yeah, I got no information. I know it sounds right.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Tappy or was it Kazook?
Kazook?
The Kazook does not sound familiar.
Does Kazook do some cool stuff with the Kazook? Because I could be into that.
Kazook.
What? It wasn't during. Okay, wait a minute. It wasn't during one of your dream It wasn't during your dream sequence, was it?
Tight.
Patrick, was it during one of your dream sequences?
No, I genuinely remember we had to tell Tappy something. It was either about the disembodied hand.
Does not sound familiar.
Or
so the disembodied hand did have an origin here in Blingdenstone, but you never found it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought somebody told us to talk to Tappy. All right. Well, say
we had to go north. We didn't go for that because we're like, screw this.
Okay. Let's do the rest. Once we've rested up, we'll go after the slime.
As you follow the big neon sign that says, the foaming mug, that's like splattered in this phosphorescent mushroom goo. It actually looks very different from the rest of the architecture in Blingdenstone. It looks like an actual human upper world tavern. And you go in, and you're immediately hit by nostalgic, very familiar smells of like freshly baked cinnamon buns and all sorts of baked goods, slowly cured meats that are spit roasting off over fires, soups that are just boiling, and stews. And there is a Snurf Neblin behind the counter, and she's just like here, and she's like playing with her hair. She's got 2 long pigtails that are like sticking up in ends, and part of her hair, which is usually dark for a Snurf Neblin, is like dyed and bleached blonde. And she hears the door open, and she looks up and is like, "Visitors! Oh, where are you from? Where are you from? Where'd you come from? Who are you? Oh my God, look at this long, luscious tail." And she grabs your tail and is like cuddling it.
God.
And then she
Furious
looks
cat
over,
noises.
She looks over at you, Calden, and she like pulls your tail and like drags you over to where Calden is. Like,
oh my God! Look at the material of your robes. Where'd you get it? Silvery Moon, or is it from up north?
Oh, I don't know. I just found it here and there.
How much
Got
of
tired
this
of
is
running around
enchanted?
the Underdark naked.
Here and there. Oh my gosh! I know here and there. That's a great place in Neverwinter. That's like my favorite thrift shop.
I don't think that's what I meant, but
it sounds like you know the surface a little bit.
I love the surface. That's why I set up the foaming mug to just invite the surface down here. You know, it brings in money and commerce and new faces and diversity. Oh, and look at you! You're so cute with your little face.
and she like goes ahead and pinches you, Patrick.
Thank you.
I mean, okay, we're smelling things that.
How much for a room?
No, well, hang on. I'm smelling this cinnamon bun. I haven't like smelled since a pub that I performed many moons ago. Where did you get these cinnamon buns?
Oh, I make them. Yeah, I make all the food here from recipes that I've collected. You know, I try and collect them from various. You know, before the Drow came and eradicated, Blingden Stone used to go up to the surface a lot and bring down lots of goods from the surface. So sometimes I'll go into the hovels and some of the derelict. You know, I'm sort of like pillaging dead people's shit. I know.
Okay.
It's not kosher, but I need to do it to set this place up. The ghosts though give me often a lot of problems. So it's actually just getting worse and worse. They're awful. I mean, you know, I guess they're my ancestors, you know. They're like, you know, from a couple hundred years ago, just roaming around. Boo-hoo! We died. Boo-hoo! Drow killed our family. You know, you're not using that shit anymore. Give it to me.
Okay. Okay, so it's supplies that came. Go ahead.
Are the cinnamon buns free with a room?
Good question. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
is breakfast served?
I mean, I'm
get
good.
a cookie.
If the cinnamon buns come with the room, I mean, we're here for a month.
They do that. They do
I know.
that.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. They can come with a room. That's fine.
Oh,
You're all
right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're spending the night then. How much for the room?
How about instead of money, you give me something from the surface world that's really precious?
No way.
You're a meanie.
I am.
Okay, hang on. You know what? I will give you something from the surface. Let me give you let me give you a song that wowed the hither and yonder from the big cities of, you know, where I have traveled.
Oh,
and
okay. You're singing me a song?
I'm going to sing you a song.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you write her a song?
I will. In fact, yes, that's what I'll do. You know, you said from the surface, but I have these multitudes of songs that I know, but I will personally perform a song for you for a room for the night for me and my friends.
Let her pick what instrument you use too.
Oh, I'm gonna use the stringless. Let's just make
time
this
signature
special.
as well. I hear he really likes 13/12ths.
Here, can I set the beat for you?
There is no such time measure as 13/12. Just for the record.
You just haven't been to the surface in a long time, Silman. You've lost your edge.
I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard this tune before. Yeah, this is It's the song that crazy Snarf Neblin hums in the corridors, near the up near the old throne room.
See, wait a minute. So he knows my songs. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, this is something that it's an original creation, and they're already singing. Is there no copyright in the Underdark? Is that just doesn't exist? I mean, I thought I had these original ideas, and I was making this just for you. And frankly, I mean, for you.
Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not it. I don't know what he's humming and singing. It could be different, but he does hum all day long up there.
I might have to listen to him. I mean, we may be able to collaborate and have a,
Then we need to rest and destroy Black
didn't
Goose,
she
but
say
now we're talking music, so by
didn't
all
she say he
means-
was crazy? That's something I didn't miss there.
No, you sure didn't. No, but
You
that's
said
fine.
No, he's crazy. He like lurks around and sniffs his nail trimmings and.
But
do we need to go talk to him about his insanity?
Someone needs to set him straight, guys. Someone
we've
needs
dealt
to
with
set
a
him
great
straight.
deal
Set him straight on fire?
Yeah,
crazy
I'm
royalty.
done
I'm
for
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. Maybe unwell royalty over the past couple of weeks. I mean, think of the last one. Controlled by a succubi.
He does wear a crown on his head.
Oh goodness. Okay. So yeah. I think we should go to have a nap. This is a bit much.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, yeah. Have a nap here. Enjoy. Here's your cinnamon. Here's your cinnamon. And she gives one to you, Patrick. Here's your cinnamon bun. And gives one to you, Silman. Here's your cinnamon bun with extra catnip. And she gives it over to you, Meowstar. And
I take it. I'm excited.
here's yours.
And she gives over to Calden a burnt cinnamon bun with no frosting on it.
Oh, poor Calden. He didn't get the cinnamon bun. That was good.
It's okay. They probably wouldn't have been able to make a good one anyway.
Oh,
That is
I'm
what
happy
we call
with
a
this.
defense mechanism.
Can I give him some? Would that be okay?
I don't want your pity nice cinnamon roll, Patrick.
I look at him and I say, "That's great," as I eat it slowly.
I am not sustained by your mortal food. I just need knowledge and fire.
Okay, when you
And
take your knowledge and fire and sleep, I'm gonna have this cinnamon bun because I haven't had cinnamon bun this good.
I'm still not listening
Oh.
to you.
Was there something about the black oozes being the souls of their ancestors that were killed?
Ooh, I don't know. That's kind of logical.
Is that what you said, Joe?
The ghost. There was ghosts around. No.
There's
ghosts.
There's ghosts all over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Which Meowstar, you recall back to what you saw.
To the ghost by the altar.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I do realize actually my passive wisdom was 18 and not 8. I completely misread that. So that was so that's
Wow.
I didn't see.
10 points. That's impressive.
That's a lot. Yeah, I realized I misread that completely. So we're off to a good start.
Yeah, you would have definitely been seen.
I just looked at my number that was in the box. I didn't realize there's actually a number that says passive wisdom perception right below the skills.
Yeah, what you would have noticed is that ghost that just appeared at the temple was wearing like a guard outfit with a sword. Was very astute and had a very a large presence, kind of his demeanor and nature, almost like he was patrolling around the temple.
Yeah. Okay, that makes much more. Okay. All right. So we are at the end. We've had some delicious cinnamon rolls that I haven't had in like a long. These cinnamon rolls are so good. So we've had our food. Very nourishing.
The long rest.
We're long resting.
You get a long rest, full health, full spell slots. Calden.
Yeah.
you dream deeply, and you wake up on the precipice of just an empty black abyss with little thins of silver strand reaching from edge to edge, twinkling in what little bit of light that's coming from these phosphorescent patches of fungus on the cavern ceiling. And the threads are twitching.
Okay. So I'm looking up at this in my dream world?
Yeah, you're sort of standing at this precipice and like over this large abyss, just these strands.
Do I have the ability to interact with the dream?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Can I follow the thread or get curious and see what is causing it to twitch?
Sure. Make a perception or investigation check.
I did okay.
What'd you get? Oh, that's great. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're able to look at the patterns with your keen mind, able to look at the patterns of the twitching and follow the strands off around the corner of the precipice to another section where just maybe about 20 yards off is a wrapped cocoon of some sort that is holding something in it. And every once in a while, it sort of kicks and moves and sends vibrations down along the threads of the web. And it's sort of a little bit about 20 yards off over this precipice in the abyss.
Okay. Do I know what the cocoon might be?
With that investigation, it definitely looks humanoid sized, and it's wrapped. It's pretty, thick. So it looks like there's something fully wrapped in it, humanoid size.
Yeah, that's not the same as spidery size or insectoid size. That's different.
No, it looks like it is like a wrapped, humanoid.
In my dream, can I throw a spell at it to see what happens?
Oh my god.
If you would like.
Does it cost a spell slot? Because it's dream magic, it's not real.
You can try. You can see what happens.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'll die in my dream. What's the difference?
You die in your dream, you die in the real life.
I know, I love Inception, but, you only live once, right? All right. I would like to throw a magic missile at not the cocoon itself, but whatever it is connected to.
Yeah, there's
sort of like a freeing attempt.
Okay. Just so you know, you can free it, and it will probably just fall straight into the abyss, into this blackness down below.
But in my dream, perhaps I could fly and rescue it.
That's quite possible if you want to cast fly on yourself, right? You have fly, right? I remember you do.
I have fly, yes.
You could do that.
I would like to fly over there, cast a little bit of a jolt at it, and I would like to try to free the cocoon of my dreams.
All right. Go ahead and do the magic missile damage as you're sort of flying above it. As you're flying above this precipice, it's just eerily cold, and you can begin to hear from the depths of it these whispers beginning to whistle through the webbing that's below you. You fire off some magic missiles, and it breaks some strands, twing, 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 and it begins this large wrapped humanoid cocoon begins to slip through some of the webbing and turn and twist, and it sort of like is wriggling and jiggling, and it begins to tumble downward.
I would like to cast the mage hand that in my mind should work, but never does in reality.
Okay.
Because in here it can hold 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
So I'm loving this world you're building up here.
That is a metaphor for self-efficacy, if I've ever heard one.
Make an Arcana check.
I mean, let's do this. Come on, let him play this out. I want to see where he's going.
Holy hell!
This is my dream, Joe.
Your mage hand goes and grasps the webbing, and it holds it up over the abyss. It's heavy, and you can feel your mind straining from the Arcana, the force of the Arcana concentration that you're doing, but it's holding it there, still dangling over the abyss.
Pull it away. Pull it away. Pull it to safety.
I think I want to keep pulling it. I feel like I need to save this.
Okay. So you
I'm
go ahead
not
and you
going
pull
to give up. I either wake up or I save it. Or I die in my dream.
You pull it over to where you are, or where are you pulling it over to?
I don't know. This is a dream. Like, I feel like I want to summon my fae and have it fly to the other side, and we bring it over together. Like, I just want to unleash, like Force Unleash, but like Magic Unleash, and just like have control over things that cannot be controlled in reality.
I'm just loving the way you're weaving this. This is.
You summon your fae spirit who is flying next to you, and what was your fae spirit again? Was it a owl or a raven? What was it?
It was it was a bird.
I
don't remember. Right? Yeah,
I remember.
I don't remember what exactly we did.
You did send a great piece of art, however, for
it.
So.
I'm trying to find it.
I don't.
I think I named it too.
You did name it. I don't remember what you named it.
Well, that was my job to remember, and I failed.
But sometimes we get support.
So you summon your fae spirit, and you grab the cocoon with your fae spirit, and you fly it over to back to the edge of the precipice, and you set it down. It's still sort of
obsidian.
Obsidian, yeah.
Okay.
Odin had ravens of knowledge as well.
I'm sorry, Joe. I was too busy going through Messenger. What just happened in my dream?
So you went ahead and you caught it and you flew it over with your fae spirit. You fly it over to the edge of the precipice again and settle it down. And it's there in front of you, this wrapped cocoon. Every once in a while, twitches, wriggles.
Okay. So I'm looking at it now and realizing that I did something truly good, but might be unleashing something truly terrible. And I'm considering torching it.
Oh, come on.
After saving
it?
Gosh.
Well, it's wriggling in a way that conveys the loss of everything that I hold dear.
Fun fact, so babies wriggle that way.
They do.
Oh.
And you could, maybe it's thin enough you can look into it to see if they're...
I would like to sense what it might be.
Okay. Same depth.
And try to understand why it was in such a immaculately placed spot in my dreamscape.
How are you trying to sense it? What are you using to sense it?
Is there a way to use the bits of a mind whip that are not dangerous to connect with the mind of something?
Do you have any other spells that, I mean, there are spells that specifically do that. Do you have any other, let me see, what are your spells?
I'm looking. I don't think I do, actually.
Yeah, you're uncertain. You're uncertain. Make an Arcana check or Insight check.
Would he get advantage because it's not really resisting?
With 16 is enough for you to know that there's something that feels like magical in here, in this cocoon.
Okay. So I wonder if I could open the cocoon. You know, just
any way you want to do that with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to reach out and I guess, can I mildly burn through the cocoon with my hands, with burning hands?
Sure, yeah. Webs definitely burn pretty quickly. So you get.
But I want to be careful not to harm the life inside.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and very carefully, just very gently with the fingertips, cast burning hands, and the threads begin to curl and furl and unfurl. The blackened ends begin to disintegrate into ash as it floats up into the air. And as the cocoon sort of opens up, you see a humanoid body. A humanoid body that is old and gray with a large white beard and looks familiar. Looks like you. Except its eyes
I'd like to wake up
white.
now.
And its mouth is open as spiders begin to crawl out of your orifices. And that's when you feel hands behind your shoulders, except they're not hands. They're little hairy legs. And you hear a voice behind you. Well done. And that's where we're going to leave it off.
70 hells. Okay.
Oh God, dude.
That's what I exclaim when I wake up.
Yep, that's well you should.
All right.
All right.
I know we didn't get to do any combat this game, but you've got plenty of options next time.
I was trying to
get a lot of stuff to pick and choose.
After PAX
Joe,
East, we'll make it work.
Well done. I love the labyrinth. That was really well done.
Yes, thank you.
All right.